Captain's log. I sent our chief scientist, a science officer, technically, down to engineering to check on this recurrent computer problem we've been having. And we haven't heard from him in quite a while. I'm about to order Fred to see if he can contact him. End log. Fred, I assume you heard that? I mean, I'm saying it out loud.
Yeah, I heard it. Not exactly thrilled about it.
I just need you to, just send a message down there, see if he's still alive or what happened. I mean, we have no idea at this point. He hasn't reported in over an hour.
Am I sending a message or I'm going down?
No, just send a message from here. We'll see if we can just try to open a frequency with him or whatever, you know. You might want to say something because otherwise he's not going to necessarily know you're saying, you know, you're trying to get away.
I'm trying to find the engineering. Carl, this is the bridge. You there?
Pipe me in too. Carl, can you hear us?
Carl, this is the bridge.
No!
Well, testy, aren't we?
No!
Carl, what's going on down there?
Science fish, time travel, trauma, sex, drugs, time travel, loss, violence, sex, need.
So that was it, just like a screaming no? I mean, we haven't heard anything since then?
Nothing at all. And I'm not reading any anomalies here.
And all this time, when I had that sandwich in my ready room and everything, there's still been no word from him. Just a long, like almost con-like no, and that's it. Huh?
That was it. There's nothing.
Obviously, what do you think? I mean, something must be wrong, right? You got a gun already, so I mean.
Well, let me check to see what's his life form. I'm still getting life form readings from engineering.
Good point. Yeah, so he's still alive down there. Let me try. I'm not saying you did anything wrong necessarily, you know, but.
Allow me to step aside, sir.
Yeah, thank you. No, you have to bear with me. I'm not really sure how to. Know which buttons to press and whatnot. I think it's this one, right? Carl, can you hear me? Carl.
Huh? About what?
Carl, is that you? Was that him, Fred?
Sounded like him. Seems a little dazed.
Were you checking down there
right
to see
now.
what's going on?
That was weird. I mean, he answered the question before you asked it. Carl, are you okay down there?
Huh? About what?
Are you okay, Carl?
No, I'm not crazy.
Nobody called you crazy, Carl.
Affirmative.
Affirmative what, Carl? Are you okay? Did something happen?
No!
He's yelling again.
My stuff was all messed up.
What stuff?
All I know is somebody ate my crickets.
He's talking,
Crickets?
He's talking gibberish.
None of you are lizardmen. You're not supposed
No
to be
kidding.
eating
I mean,
crickets.
I don't eat crickets. What? I mean, I put them in chocolate. Maybe I might. I don't know. What do you think, Fred? I'd have them in chocolate. Even you're a cannibal. So, I mean.
Crickets? I think the bigger issue here is something's wrong with Carl, sir.
He seems to be a little bit crazy down there. Boy.
Cappy.
Well, that was sort of uncalled for.
You suck.
Whoa.
That was uncalled for.
Fred, I know where you keep the bodies.
I think there's something wrong here, sir.
Wait, that sounded kind of interesting.
There's no bodies.
Oh,
sir.
you know it's true. I
No.
found the bones.
Yeah, that sounds. I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but that sounded kind of like he knew what he was talking about there.
Sir, can we put this to bed already? I've been well behaved since I've been on the ship.
No!
I think
Carl seems to disagree.
no, something's happened to him. There's definitely something wrong.
Well, I think maybe what we should do.
Then there was my mouse.
He's thinking about a mouse now.
I was
weird,
going to have
isn't
him
it?
for
That's
dessert.
weird.
And somebody took him.
That's very odd.
I'm making a report to Galactic Command. There's too many spiders down here.
Now he's seeing spiders.
But there might be spiders down there. How do you know there aren't spiders?
Well, true. I haven't been down there in a while, sir. But
Carl, how do you know? Are you sure you're using the word correctly? I mean, do you know what spiders are? I know maybe in Lizardman it might be a different sort of. Wow.
Think so. What's all these
All right,
boxes
something's
down
going
there?
on down there. Wow, that was crazy.
well,
Worst captain ever.
did you hear that?
Yeah, that is really discipline. Deserving of discipline.
Sir, I don't think he's in his right mind.
I bet it was you that was in my quarters.
Who? Which one of us?
I think he's talking to you. You're the one that's open. Oh, I opened hailing frequency with him. Could be talking about me.
So many buttons! So many buttons!
Okay, I have an idea. This is going to be a little far-fetched, but I was working with Karl. I shut off their hailing frequencies, by the way. I don't want to hear any more gibberish right now. We're working on a program that allows the computer. I tried, getting an image down there, and we can't. Right? We've tried to get engineering on, and we can't get it. But what the computer does is there's a program that we created that uses an AI, a neural network, to kind of show us an interpretation of what is going on down there based on stuff that Karl said and the engineering room in general. Computer, I think, will be able to help us with that. What do you think? You want to try it out? I mean, I'm not.
All right. Well, I guess it's better than short of going down there, but sure.
Okay, it's coming up.
Psychotropic interpretation mode.
Yeah, what that does is it kind of uses the psych evaluation of the crew member. In
Is
this
this
case,
part of
Karl.
that update?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's part of one of the many. And I think that's why we're experiencing some problems still right now, is because some of the things were updated and really shouldn't have been. But anyway, what this does is it kind of instead of showing us the actual image, it sort of composes what it thinks is going on down there, so we can get a better idea. Because right now, to me, it sounded like gibberish. I don't know about you.
Yeah. It's not making any sense. Whoa.
That's kind of weird.
Maybe there really is spiders down
Well,
there.
that's not really engineering, though. Don't forget, that's just
No, but it's got to be pulling it from somewhere.
Well, I think it's pulling it from his mind, and based on the things he's been describing, this is kind of like almost like, think of it as like a sketch of a perpetrator. It's
All right,
kind of like
so let me get this straight now. Is this thing like reading his mind?
this. Sort of, yeah, exactly.
So this is what he sees?
Exactly.
Whoa. There's two cockroaches. I don't even want to repeat what they're doing.
I don't know. There might be crickets,
Crickets. All right, crickets.
because he was talking about crickets.
There's the mouse.
Yeah, that's weird. It's not really helping. This is not helping us figure out what's going on at all.
Oh, I think it's helping a lot. I'd say that Karl flipped his noodle.
That could be true. Yeah, maybe it would look more normal if Karl was sane, or whatever.
What are we going to do about this?
You suck. You do. You suck.
Well, he must have been talking to you.
Of course. Of course, it's always me, right?
Well, I mean,
Never insults you.
wait a minute. I shut the thing off. How is he still able to talk to us?
Well, apparently he's reopened the channel.
All right, dude. We're gonna have to go down there and see what's going on. What do you think?
All right, well, I'm game
Let's
for
just
it.
get out. Let's just. There's no point in really prolonging this. We're gonna have to go down and try to see what the hell's happening. right, I'll pull up engineering. We got any theories?
No, I don't know. I don't know enough about his species.
Well, I know there's like
It's just weird.
lots of legs. They're kind of intertwined. I'm counting legs. I'll get back to you. That's 8 times.
What was that?
Sounds like he's freaking out.
Yeah, it does.
How does he know we're in the elevator?
I didn't hear him say anything about an elevator, did you?
No, but I mean...
Oh, yeah, how did the sound get in here? You're
Yeah.
right. He must be tracking us. Well, it's going to take a couple seconds, man. Or, I hope he doesn't interfere with the elevator's operations.
Fred, I know you stole the trout from the captain's fish tank.
You want to explain that one? Maybe you'd like to tell me what's going on there with that? Because that sounded like it was, some really official sort of knowledge going on there.
Well, it has been a long time since we had any fresh food, Captain.
So you're the one that did it? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, yeah.
Captain, it was me that ate the trout. He was delicious.
All right, there was some weird stuff going on there. I'm not sure what it was, but we've established that Karl and Fred both killed and ate my trout and then my replacement trout. When I found the bones laying on the ground, the second trout just disappeared. Which one did you eat, Fred? The first or the second?
Well, how can you tell? I thought it was the first one. This was a couple weeks ago.
That's a good point.
I thought it was the only one. I didn't realize you replaced it.
You're right. Okay.
So just out of curiosity,
What did you do with the fish's bones after you ate it?
I threw them out. Just
Okay,
like
so
anything
you ate
else.
the second fish then. Because I found the bones of the first fish and I thought it had committed suicide.
Oh.
But I never found the second fish.
So he ate it right there in your...
I guess so, yeah. He must have ripped the head right off the fish.
I had the decency to take it with me.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
What is his problem?
Is he? I think he's disrupting. Is he disagreeing with your story, maybe, Fred? Is that possible?
Can he hear us?
That's a good question. I mean, if we had opened up communications and didn't close them, he may still be listening to us. Is that possible?
I suppose it's possible. What's taking this
Affirmative.
elevator so long?
I don't know. I'm worried that he maybe intentionally kept it.
No, I never really realized how nice looking this elevator was.
Yeah, it's all part of the overhaul. We made it look like very old technology, but it's behind it is really sophisticated.
I don't spend a lot of time in here.
You trying to tell me you like sleep on the bridge?
Oh, you know it's true. I found the bones.
Is it the bones of my fish he's talking about?
I told you I threw the bones out. I don't know what he's talking about, sir.
I bet it was you that was in my quarters.
How about that? Can you explain that?
No.
kind of interference going on once in a while there too. You don't understand it.
He's got to be messing with the system, sir.
He's screwing with us. So when that happens, let's just not talk. All right, what I did was to reiterate, because I think it's important that you learn this lesson, Fred. What I did was I made it seem like we were going to stop on the engineering level and then immediately get back on. And I knew Karl would think it would be funnier if we did that. I had a chance to get out and then kept going, and then he stopped us again. So I think what I originally was going to do was get us off in engineering. You understand that now? I know you had trouble with the recapping.
I'm getting that, sir. I understand that. So where exactly are we now, sir?
I'm no monster like Hitler or Stalin.
I don't think that at all.
Or Bunschnang. Or Fnit Nor.
Where is he getting these random
Not even like
from?
Leb Novi.
Who was that? Never heard of that guy before. Let Nevi? Is that some type of lizard man leader, Hitler guy.
I think that's one of those lists of like future evil people that they throw out there. You know, like you might know up to a certain point, and then history becomes like really muddled. You know.
Yeah,
I've heard of some of them.
Fred.
Carl,
What else do we know about?
Fred, it's not too late to kill the captain.
Sir,
that is getting weird.
look at
Captain, or should I say,
Oh, that was uncalled for.
acting captain.
I was also an actor at one point. I mean, what's up? You okay? You're fidgeting a bit. It seems like some of this stuff's kind of hitting home.
Well, it's getting
the bodies or whatever, and I'll get to the bottom of the plan, okay? Just please let us in.
No!
Sir, doesn't that tell you? I mean, look at how he's refusing.
But look, the door's opening.
It's like a safe.
Okay. All right, you ready? Let's go in there.
Let's go. Whoa, look at what he's done to the place. Wow.
He looks like what happened was he passed out.
Where the hell did he find all the balloons?
And then I think what happened was once you pass out, the computer automatically. I guess we'll just take him to the brig.
All right, I think it's best, sir. I don't think he's...
Because I can't, this noise is causing problems too, so we have to disable that. And we're not going to really be able to have a conversation unless that noise is disabled.
He's not in his right mind.
No, I think what happened was, and I read about this with Lizardman, and you know, he did talk about balloons in the last episode, in the last mission.
I've heard him mention it a couple of times.
It was in his log. The last log of his mentioned something about helium balloons.
I never really thought much about it.
But I think when we used to have a Lizardman in our acting troupe back on planet Ziblon. Helium really screws with them. Nobody knew that until he tried it. It really makes them go crazy, kind of like just like become someone else almost. And that must be what happened here. I don't know.
Is it a temporary thing?
I don't know. I think we should put him in a brig and then we'll find out,
I think we should, because he's just too unpredictable right now. Look at all the damage he could have done down here. I mean, fortunately, he didn't do much at all.
Oh, there's a lot of balloons.
Yeah, but I mean, we could easily get rid of them. But what if he had, activated self-destruct or something worse?
You're right. All right, well, at least we got in here. At least we figured it out. Good work, Fred.
I didn't do anything, sir. All I did was just
you
play
kept them
along
busy.
with
You kept them busy, until the thing had run its course, and you succumbed to it.
I don't trust them, sir. Something's not right. I know you're saying it's the helium, but I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, I guess we'll find out once.